Hello, this is Michael Houston, CEO, and I'm here with my lovely wife, Terry Houston, founder of Houston Consulting Group and Associates. And today we're really excited to present to you our second edition of our Business Empowerment Series. And I'll tell you, we have a very special guest today, somebody who we've known a long time in business and definitely a mentor of ours. And that's none other than Mr. Guy Allen. How you doing today, Guy?
I'm fine, thank you. And how you folks doing? You got folks
We're
okay?
doing well. We're doing well. Thanks for asking. Appreciate
Being safe, yeah. Being safe.
it.
We're doing great. And Guy, like Michael said, you are definitely our mentor in the real estate business, and you've just done it all. I mean, you've been around in the business so long before we even got into the business. You've owned a mortgage company. You've owned a couple brokerages. You're the former state broker for the state of Virginia for the fastest growing brokerage in North America, eXp Realty. So your resume just speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
I mean, you've been a board president, you've been a regional vice president for NARAP. You're, like I said, your wisdom speaks before you even open your mouth.
Absolutely.
Because of your resume and your experience. So we want to know, as we're trying to empower agents and, want agents to understand that they will survive this COVID-19 pandemic that we're in. Based on your experience, what are some things agents could be doing now to come out better on the other side of this?
Right. Yes. This is one of those times, those trying times that the world is in an uproar. But if you're calm, cool, and collective, now's the time for you to get back and hone your skills in all aspects of the business. Go back, and sometimes you just have to sit down and just read the contract. Read the contract where you just take some time, quiet time, go through the contract and your addendums, and really get to know the tools to your trade. That is the contract. You have to be able to complete those contract listing agreements or whatever. But even before that, if you haven't done it, go back and do your business plan. Review your business plan. Make sure that your business plan makes sense to what's happening now in the market, in the industry. Why? Because now you got to kind of change it a little bit because you've lost a little time. So you, instead of doing, 2 deals a month, now you got to do 4 to try to catch up and stay on track for the rest of the year.
Absolutely.
So you want to get all of your marketing things together, all of your portfolio stuff that you want to take out to your customers, your clients. You really want to sit back and just kind of look at the numbers and see how you can survive this whole pandemic situation, so that when it comes out on the other end, you're in front of it and you're not behind it trying to catch up. You're way out in front, because all of this C and D stuff, you've had time to sit at home and do it. The A and B stuff is what we like to do, is sit down and talk.
Right. Absolutely.
But the C and D stuff is when you're sitting there grinding it out, figuring it out in your mind, how does it present it. So you want to make sure that this is the kind of time, this is more than enough time now that you've had to really do those things and educate yourself. There's some people that are still selling homes, in this market right now. Exactly, listing homes and selling property. So we're still doing business, but just doing smart business. We're being safe. We're working outside of that pandemic system. You want to make sure that you are prepping yourself for the opening of the market, which is the opening, the grand opening of your store.
Right, absolutely.
It's going to be exciting, right?
And agents need to be ready.
Exactly, it's going to be exactly. So you
And
want to be ready and be in front of it.
And you've seen these types of things before. You saw the market crash a couple of times a year.
Oh, a few, yeah. We've had. In fact, may I just go back to the the Carter years, and I got into business in '77, and in 1980, interest rates were 18-19%.
Wow.
We just thought that was the end of the world. FHA loan was 18. It's like, what? So people getting 3 and 4 and they're complaining. It's like, what's wrong with you?
Nothing to complain about now.
We had to sell houses and that. And then and I was in the mortgage side then. So I was lending money, having to try to lend money around that time. Just coming up into the early 90s, the 90s, we had the area, the foreclosures, were back on the market again around that time. And it was kind of tough you know, we had some things that uh, kind of got in the way of us doing business as usual.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
we made it through it, and it slowed down a little bit. But we just used that slowdown time to just go back and get our ammunition packed up again, you know, so we could go
Good.
back out and fight, you know.
Right.
So use the
Absolutely.
slowdown time to get your
Yeah.
ammunition back.
That's
on.
good. I like
love
that.
Reload,
I like that. Gotta
reload.
reload.
I
That's
love
right.
that.
Reload.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Guy, we appreciate your time, because I know you're a busy person, well sought
Thank
after.
you.
People
Yes.
always pulling on you for advice and wisdom. So
Yeah.
we certainly appreciate your time, and
Absolutely.
I know that you're on social media, so we can follow you on social media and just see what you're doing. Because Michael and I have always said, where Guy Allen's going, we're going.
Oh, that's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I tell you, and you've been a blessing to our business and our career.
Absolutely.
And
Thank you.
appreciate you sharing your
Mhm.
words of wisdom and those golden
Yes.
nuggets. Agents and brokers definitely take advantage of
All
what
right.
you share with you.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right. Thank you.